How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky, and today I'm going to be showing another Overmind game. This time it's going to be Zeratul, and I named this game a very hard game. So I'm expecting, I don't remember what the game was about, but I'm expecting that it was a hard combat game. And we're going to be playing on Garden of Terror. We're going to be Mateo and Genji Bans. And we're going to have first pick here. Tio Hasu OBS is going to go Was Vikings. Now, Was Vikings is actually a very strong pick for this map, for the Garden of Terror, because not only it's a 3-lane map, but as well as that the Vikings can get a lot of value by putting one of the Vikings in the Terror, so it allows you to team fight on a 4 versus 4 situation if you force one of the enemy team to go back and defend. So so on theory it has actually a lot of value if you think about it. So I'm going to walk Zeratul. We're going to get a Zujin. Not many Zujin players going, especially Zujin that early, without having a proper support walked or highlighted. I mean, we have Uther, but Uther might get banned here. What I told you. Faustat, they're going to have Faustat in their team plus Uriel. So Vasilisco is actually a very high ranked Uriel player, so I think Uriel is his main pick, so he's a very strong Uriel player. You should be afraid of him if you see him. So that's why he walked him. So that's why he walked that. Faustat, pretty good for a 3-lane map. Always nice to have that global pressure with a global ultimate. He might decide to go for the bribe, try to contest one of our siege camps, I suppose. But considering there are a lot of camps on this map, I wouldn't say that talent is the best to go to. Though Faustat is actually a pretty logical pick to counter the Was Vikings, so I can see where he's going with that. Illidan now. Illidan is also another good hero to counter the Vikings. Illidan is pretty decent versus Zujin as well, because Zujin's damage is mainly auto attack, so dodge can get a lot of value from that. And their next pick is going to be Gul'dan. Now Gul'dan actually, when you look at it, doesn't make that much sense. If he lands a good fear, he can just stop the Zujin Tazdingo. So I can see the potential here for a Gul'dan pick. But generally they are going for a very offensive team, which is actually a correct way to go versus a Viking team. We're going to have a highlighted Sonya here. I'm suggesting that, I mean, if you're going to go Sonya as a tank, well, we can combo up Void Prism plus Leap, and of course Malfurion plus Leap is also pretty strong. Now, problem is that we actually don't have a real tank. We mainly wanted the Sonya here because Sonya is a pretty good counter to an Illidan with the magic damage, and we really needed someone to be able to deal with that. Their last pick is going to be Muradin, and overall their team actually looks pretty solid compared to ours, so we're going to need to adjust our, well, not adjust our gameplay because we already adjusted our gameplay, but do our best with what we have here to win this game, because it definitely seems that they have the superior draft for the moment. Alright then, we shouldn't be middle is what I wrote. It makes sense because if we force the enemy team to be at the middle, they can easily rotate either to top or bottom. And if we force them to be either on top or bottom, they could rotate to the middle, but it's much harder for them to rotate to the furthest line. That is one logic I use when we have a Viking on the team. We're going to secure an easy kill on the Illidan there with the Zujin damage, and some of my spell damage. Now the entirety of their team without the Faustus is going to finally come to the bottom. What I'm going to do here is try to be a bit more gankish oriented and maybe try to put some pressure on the Faustus. I don't see Faustus at the moment. He went to the middle actually, and we're going to get a death on the Morphirian. So that's not very cool, but yeah, I'm just going to try to put some pressure on the Faustus here. As well as you notice that position that I did, I didn't instantly use my Q onto him. I positioned so I could have killed the minion wave there. So not only that you deal damage to the Faustus, but you also push the wave a bit. We're actually putting a lot of pressure here. I'm actually pretty low, so I'm just going to retreat here. Hopefully. Nope. We're not going to be able to kill the Gul'dan or the Muradin. Alright, what I'm going to do is try to sneak out the seed camp here on their side, while they're not yet going for the seeds. And we're going to lose Sonya now. Okay. They're obviously on the top is going to be Illidan and Faustus going for the other two small camps, so yeah, I'm just going to try to sneak some seeds with the visibility. Not going to happen. Going to go for Grim Task now. This is my usual Mage Zeratul build. I'm going to be throwing some damage on the Oreo there. But generally we're in a pretty unfavorable position at the moment. Alright, so Illidan is doing for the Terror there. I'm suggesting my teammates that we should be rotating. That is actually one tip that I got from Grubby when I watched one of his streams. He was commentating on a Viking game, and one of the reasons that he was that game is that his team didn't want to rotate on other lanes and just stood on one lane trying to win a matchup that they couldn't win, because we have the same situation here. We cannot team fight good enough versus their composition of Oreo and Gul'dan and Muradin, because we just cannot burst anyone properly. And what we should try to do, as we just did, is try to gank either Faustus or Illidan. Now, both of them are actually pretty hard to gank because they're pretty mobile champions, but I see a low Illidan at the moment. He's going to go offensive for the Viking. Am I going to have enough damage there? I missed my W, and Illidan is just going to disengage. Oh, that kind of sucks. Well, I'm just going to stay here to get some soak, maybe put some extra pressure on the Illidan. I missed my W again, which is pretty bad. That might tell Illidan to go a bit more offensive. I am keeping that magic damage out, but I'm actually taking way too much. Oh, Illidan is going to retreat on the side of the Viking there. I actually was a dead man there. Illidan just needed one more ability or auto attack, but he retreated in the last second. To be honest, as an Illidan player, I would have tried to chase down, but I might have died. Maybe he decided to play it safe there, which was the better decision. But I think he could have made it there, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to come back here to Zujin. Mainly because I saw the Faustus. But at the moment, no one is actually... I think Faustus is actually on the siege camp there. Zujin is going to check that out, and he is. I'm going to say that I'm going to join in, but Faustus is actually retreating pretty safely. Zujin going for the camp. Going to kill the Faustus, and there's no vision from the enemy team. We're going to be able to secure that. And Zujin is deciding to recall there, which is pretty bad. I'm actually going to be able to blink out, but Zujin is not going to have that same luck. And yeah. Alright, we're actually doing pretty good in securing kills on the Faustus. Not so much on Illidan, but still on one of them, which is pretty good for the moment. That's how we want to be playing with Vikings. Someone's going to be pushing the top there, and we're just looking to try to start one of the terrors here. Obviously not the bottom, because Sonya is not with us. Do our team wants to fight the bottom? I'm not really sure. but they're starting to pile up seeds pretty fast. Probably going to destroy the tier any moment now. It's pretty low on HP. I'm mainly baiting some skills at the moment, but I'm really looking to go to that Gul'dan. Maybe try to steal some of the seeds. I'm going to go in the middle. I am stealing some of the seeds there, not much, maybe around 10. But we're going to be pretty low in a pretty disadvantageous position. Though the Illidan is on the top, so it's actually, we should be trying to push a fight, but they're just outvaluing us with Oriel and Gul'dan. Zujin is gonna die, and we're just going to be looking to soak for that level 10 to try to get some combo with our ultimates. Uh-oh, I'm going to get ulted by Illidan. I'm just going to instantly blink so I get him into a bit more disadvantageous position deeper into our towers. If Malfurion actually put the root on top of me, we could have might kill the Illidan there. But I guess Malfurion wasn't expecting the Illidan engage and didn't came to his mind that this could potentially work. So I'm looking for a combo engage here. I'm going to blink in. I actually missed the Void Prison on Duriel, which is pretty bad, so I'm just going to disengage or try to disengage. I was blocked down by the Faustat, so I'm just going to die. Zujin going for the guillotine. I think he landed on someone that was an Illidan, but Illidan still died there to, I think, auto attack damage, which is fine. And roots, pretty good, nice roots there, but generally our team is playing pretty safe at the moment, which is fine, while our Vikings are soaking the sidelines, so we're a bit behind on experience. But oh, another guillotine. That one landed for quite some chunk of damage on the Muradin, but not the target we're looking to burst down. I did landed some damage on the Muradin again. Oh, Illidan going hunt on the Zujin. Zujin in a pretty bad spot now. Fear going down as well. Actually, I am looking at the low HP Muradin, but I know that if I blink in, something bad is going to happen, like Crystal, so I am not willing to take that risk there. Well, I see a Faustat here soaking. I'm just going to depush the lane. Probably Faustat is going for the Merc camp there, the siege camp, but I really cannot contest him because, first of all, I don't have good vision of their teammates. They're obviously on the top at the moment, but my build isn't really focused around bursting a single target. It's more, the Mage Zeratul build is focused around dealing damage to as many people as possible. So on a 1 versus 1 situation, I'm just probably going to down the Faustat. The main reason I want to sneak up on him is just to depush him by lowering his HP and just making him a bit more worried for him to stand in lane. Now I see on Uriel, Sonya is actually going to engage with the leap. Should I avoid prison? Not yet. Maybe on the Uriel it was Gul'dan. At the moment I'm just playing it safe. They're trying to reveal me the Gul'dan. Tossing already 2 spells. I'm going to toss the Void Prison now. We don't have leap, but we might have Malfurion ultimate. Roots up. Fear going down. We did manage to secure double kill there. I'm going to teleport back to secure some damage on the Muradin. Malfurion ultimate didn't land. It was tossed back by the Faustat, but we did have enough damage there to burst the 2 of them down. Faustat now sneaking in. I'm just going to try to scare him away. By the way, very important talent that I went for the level 13, Shroud of Adun. Now I very rarely take this talent. I usually go for the spell shield, but their team, I feel like their team doesn't have that good burst damage compared to some other mages. Like Gul'dan is a bit more of a sustained damage dealer. Oh, the guillotine was landed there perfectly. I felt like it killed someone, but it seems that no one from their team died. That's very strange. A lot of our people are dying there. I should probably be playing safe. And generally Faustat and Illidan are also a bit more of a sustained damage, especially without Hinterland Blast. Yeah, Illidan has the hunt, but As a general, he's probably better for him to hunt the Zujin, to be honest. I'm just trying to sneak up. Murden is going to secure all the seeds. Well, I should take that seed. Yeah. So I think versus their team, Shadow of Odun is going to give me a better survivability edge. Now they see me sneaking around here. Going to Void Prison, Root coming down. Is Mofiran going to ulti? Ulti on cooldown. I'm in a very bad spot. I'm going to die. It was a pretty bad engage from me there. Because I got... Firstly, because I got the Murder inside. Ooh, Lip going in there on the Illidan. And not going to have enough reach to get the Muradin. The Illidan. Illidan is going to hunt down to the bottom wave there, trying to get some extra sock. But he's going to be forced to retreat. Maybe Zujin is looking for a guillotine there. Zujin again dispositioned very badly and is going to die. That last minute, everyone from our team played bad, even myself, so... I thought that we might be able to burst the Falstad, but I didn't consider that the Mofiran ultimate was on cooldown, so it was a mistake from myself. Nice bribe there on the siege camp, but their team is going to be piling up on a lot of seeds there, which is pretty bad for us. Leap 90 seconds cooldown, Void Prison on 30. We should be able to try to do a fight here with level 16. By the way, level 16 is the key damage dealing component to the mage Zeratul. Hunt going to go on the Sonya there. I did miss my 16 talent damage buff on the blink there, which was pretty bad. Sonya is blinking me, but I have my ultimate on cooldown, so I couldn't save her there. Generally, another time that we are having a bad time to fight. So we're consistently throwing the game for our team here. Every single one of us. Yeah, I was looking for another word, but I couldn't quite put my tongue on it. They're going to secure another camp. I think that was a bribe secure from Falstad. Ooh, Zujin is going to contest that. I'm going to blink in, and we're going to be able to burst the Falstad now. Illidan going to try to secure it. Going 2 versus 1 now. I'm actually going to be forced to Void Prison and failing miserably. Fucking up Zujin as well. Allowing for their team to surround him. The main reason I fucked up that Void Prison is because I actually got tossed away by the Oreo, fucking up my position, and I couldn't react to my displacement, so that Void Prison was pretty bad, as well as Illidan just at that moment jumped around me, so with his Q, so it was just a complete fail. Now Illidan is going to go on the Mofiran. He's still up, Sonya up as well. They're trying to damage the Terror there, but Terror full half HP. I'm actually up now. I'm going to try to put some pressure on the Illidan Uriel. Very nice 3-man leap there, followed up by the Mofiran ultimate. We're going to be able to secure 2 kills from that. And that is a very nice turnaround from our team's ultimate. Another kill. Falstad is farming on the middle for that level 20. There's a Merc camp going on, coming from the top. And the Terror, being on low HP, is just going to play it safe and retreat. Wow. Another good route there. Wow. Sonya, I think we're experiencing a bug here, guys. Sonya's hook just went so far because she hooked the Falstad, and in the same time Falstad winded Sonya away. And I guess the hook couldn't connect, so its animation just went into infinity. And I'm just going to have that on my game, bugging me for, I think, quite some time before it got fixed. But on the bright side, we actually see the Falstad, we actually can see the Falstad position, because we see where the hook is connected. Yeah, it's on him. Oh, I'm going to Void Prison just the same time Sonya Lip. She's going to land on that. Mofiran roots as well, but that's a very well timed Oreo Crystal Morphiran ultimate now. We're going to follow up with some extra damage from our Qs. Another very nice Q damage, but our teammates are just dying. Going to land a W there, but not enough damage because Oreo is going to use her level 20 talent to shield her teammates up. I'm just going to soak for some experience here because we really need that level 20. And I'm going to go for the rewind. And at the moment, I'm last man standing here. Their team is probably going to try to backdoor the core. Yep, they're going. I'm seeing that. And I'm just going to finish out this camp and just going to try to recover and solo defend here. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. So it's 4-man versus me without the Faustat. It was a reaction VP there. I'm just going to burst the Oreo right away with my combo. Going to reset with the Hourglass. Going to do shit ton of damage on the Gul'dan. Going to finish the Gul'dan. I don't know why he's playing so offensive. He should have back there. Now I'm going to try to position next to the Illidan. Muradin is doing a very good job of stunning me. I'm going to bait. I was waiting for Illidan to come on the other side so I can get that extra damage from the Muradin plus Illidan from my level 16 talent. I actually timed that very correctly without wasting it before that. So that was enough to go to kill the Illidan. Sonya coming in now to finish out the Muradin. And 30% core HP. Alright, Faustat only up. He might try to backdoor, but I don't think that's going to happen. And what we want to do is play it safe and collect the seeds. Now, my teammate is blinking me that I should be killing the Faustat, but I actually can't. My burst comes from landing my Q on at least 2 targets, and landing it on 1 target isn't that good. Though I have Green Task on 8 stacks now, which gives me a lot of spell damage. My teammate is saying that Eric can do a lot of auto attack damage. I'm going to stay around here and try to help him out, I guess. But I feel pretty pessimistic about the idea. So we have a terror up and we're going to try to secure the second seed golem here. They might backdoor. I see an Illidan going with the hunt on the Viking, so I'm going to stop my recall because I didn't know where their team was. So I assumed that they might go backdoor with the globals, but obviously they're not going to be doing that. They're actually kind of moving towards their core, but we did manage to secure the golem at a good time. Zujin though in a very bad spot here. If Illidan has the hunt, Zujin is dead. Everyone from our team recalled and Zujin is going to be able to go safe. Obviously he's going to depush the bottom lane. I think that they might decide to backdoor, and so I'm checking the bushes around the bottom side of the map. We did saw Muradin on the top and Faustat is on the top, so that's good. That means that we can force a fight comfortably without having to worry that they can backdoor us. And I'm just playing the role of a vision ward at the moment, going a bit deeper here to try to see where their teammates are. I see a good opening here, maybe to engage on the Illidan plus Gul'dan, 3-man Void Prison, Sonya leaping there, roots are coming, Zujin X, holy shit, Faustat window, Fear going down. At the moment everything is kind of frozen in my mind, so I cannot really tell you what exactly is happening because a lot of stuff is happening. Muradin going a bit low there. Are we going to try to burst him down? I'm going to blink in to deal 4-man damage there, AoE damage, but it's not going to be enough. Excellent roots landing on the Faustat. Oreo is going to shoot him. I'm trying to go blink in, trying to secure a kill. Faustat though had backed out, and that's not going to be enough damage for the Muradin kill. We are lacking 3 seeds from the 100. Both Vikings are going to die now from the damage he's at. Yep. And that stopped the ultimate from the Vikings, so that's pretty bad. Alright, I think at this point it's just better for us to retreat. Should try to secure the camps. Faustat going in on the engage on the Zujin. What the fuck? I think? I'm not sure if Faustat had the wind. But that was very bad. Very bad indeed. I have 20 seconds on the Void Prison. I'm just going to pile up some damage on Oreo. They're going to Hourglass. Going to jump in again for the Oreo damage. Going to get that W and Sonya Leap executing the Oreo. Then it's going to get the Muradin. Now going with the shield, tanking the fort for us. And this is a very good opportunity for us to finish out the game. Only Gul'dan and Illidan here to stop us. We're going to push that forward. I have Void Prison up, so it's very likely that we're going to be able to secure that game. Now Gul'dan with the level 20 talent fear, disabling my armor. Illidan finishing with the hunt, though. Sonya now zoning out the Gul'dan. Illidan is going to die. Mofirian Silence missing there, but it's going to be a 5-man dead, and this is going to be game. Holy shit. That last 5 minutes of the game was very intense, but we did manage to turn it around. Nice. Now, actually MVP is going to go to the Vikings. I'd say that he played decently, but I'm definitely going to put the commendation to me. Actually, by the way, if I look at it objectively, I would say that the Sonya Leap was very game-changing that last second there, following up on my damage there to finish the Oreo. So, very well played to the Sonya there. As someone that played Sonya Leap, definitely praise to that guy for following up there. Now, before I end this video, guys, I want to yet again mention that I'm streaming weekly now. Once a week on Twitch. It happens Saturday from 2 to 5 Bulgarian time. You need to calculate it probably to figure out when is that for you. But it's generally in the early afternoon. So you can come, join if you want. If not, just watch if you want the offline stream, the saved file on Twitch. But speaking of all of that, I wanted to mention something that something very nice that happened on the last week's stream. I got hosted randomly by a big Heroes of the Storm streamer. His name is Gwogan13, and while I was streaming, having my usual 2 viewers, all of a sudden, bam, 90 viewers, and through the entire stream, they of course fell down because some of them lost interest. That is perfectly acceptable, but we managed to have like 20 viewers watching me consecutively for around 1 hour, which was a very cool feeling. It's really much more interesting when you have a bit more an active audience. So again, thanks to Gwogan for hosting me. He also told me that my stream was a bit lagging, so I'm figuring out some ways to maybe fix that. I assume it has to do with me streaming on a bit higher bitrate, so for the next week I am hoping it's going to be a bit smoother. So that's going to be everything from me from today, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay righteous.